Hi, my name is Christine,
And my name is Mary.
and we are sisters, and together we co host this podcast, Dawson Cries. Our podcast is a weekly, exciting journey into the hit 90s teen drama that is Dawson's Creek. And my sister Mary and I started this podcast because we wanted to connect over the phone weekly about something fun, lighthearted, dramatic, but very low stakes. And it's been really, really good fun talking about Dawson and all his crazy adventures and the adventures of all the Capeside residents that dovetail with Dawson's just existence. This is season 2, episode 17. It's called Psychic Friends, and this was quite an episode. It was chock full. Mary and I were just talking before the pod. We have pages and pages of notes, so we're excited to just jump right in. So Mary is going to kick us right off.
I am. Buckle up, listeners, because this is a wild ride. We think it's a classic scene. Joey and Dawson in the bedroom, watching a movie. Joey is enwrapped. Is that the right word? Her attention is rapt with the images on screen. She's loving it. She's never seen such a good film. And Dustin's like, oh, he's so nervous. What did you think? Tell me what you think. Give me your honest opinion. She has never been so unequivocally moved. This film has the power to change people's world, their universe. She's literally beaming with delight. And all of a sudden she says, and just think, Dawson, we knew him when? Jack McPhee. He's going to go down as one of our best filmmakers. Then she names a bunch of male filmmakers. and Dawson is stricken with shame and despair. He says, but I wrote this movie. And Joey's like, not hearing it. She says, no, it was Jack. Then Jack climbs in the window. He says, oh my goodness, you'll never guess who I just ran into in the cafeteria. It was Steven Spielberg, and he wants to give me a job. I was like, doing what? Flipping his burgers? Not important. He's going to Tinseltown. And he drops down on one knee in what looked like a very suggestive way and proposes to Joey. Dawson is aghast. Joey says yes. Dawson stammers up, but you're gay! And Jack says, I guess not. They make out, Joey and Jack. and then Dawson says, what about us? And then Joey is like, sorry, you were never my type. Ooh, really harsh. Harsh words. You're not my type, you never were. Oh, it stings. Ouch. And then she climbs out the window with Jack and says, it's just show business, baby.
Oh,
and we wake up, and Dawson's having a harsh nightmare.
Real harsh. Yeah, what an open. Oh my god.
I loved it. I loved every minute.
It set a really good tone. Yeah, it was really, really fun. Oh my god. First I was like, oh wow, Dawson made a really good film. Joey loves it.
I was like, oh no. Should have known better than that.
Creek Days was...
Creek Days.
Creek lame. I don't know.
Ooh. Okay, Miss Kennedy.
Oh my god, I can't wait to talk about Miss Kennedy. Love that woman. The actress, but whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, that was a wild ride. Wild ride. So
It was. So Christine, when did you realize it was a dream?
I kind of realized it when she said McPhee.
Right.
I was like, okay, this isn't real.
Yeah.
And I was like really surprised that Joey was so into it, but at the same time I was like, well, it could happen. I know she likes Dawson's films.
Yeah.
But I think it was the McPhee part. Oh man. Yeah, but then like Miss Kennedy, this actress, I first knew her from Twin Peaks, Shelley.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who does she play?
She plays Shelley, the waitress.
Oh, wow.
Married to Leo. Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and she's also in Gilmore Girls.
Who's she in Gilmore Girls?
She is someone who I haven't seen, like, I don't know, like, what she ends up as, but at one point she's dating Rory's father. Lorelai's ex, Chris. I think his name is Chris.
Damn. You're right. His name is Chris. I'm gonna have to look this up. Yeah, she's a great actress. She's great in this.
Yeah. She is, I think is Jen, or maybe it was Joey said, every boy's wet dream.
Every 16-year-old boy's wet dream, and it was Jen.
No, Jen would say that, yeah.
Well, Joey would too. Yeah, it's odd because she shows up to class like she's like Audrey Hepburn on Breakfast at Tiffany's. Like she's got an updo, a black dress. All she's missing is a lit cigarette.
Yeah, she's stylish. She's a babe. What can you say?
What can you say?
And Dawson's thrilled, but he's thrilled by her film making too, more so than her looks. Because he's pure. He's a pure.
He wants her for the big brain.
Pure D. Yeah. Oh man. And I didn't write down like all the stuff they talk about, but they have a discussion about a film, and she seems impressed with Dawson's insight in reading of the film. So I think he gets a little rush out of that.
Yeah, I couldn't really follow what he was saying about the movie. He was saying, I mean, it's funny because like Jen's saying like he's too like happy-go-lucky, and then Dawson's like, no, he's optimism. And it's like, well, not the same thing. I don't know. And then, but Miss Kennedy just like takes what he says and runs with it, and she's like, yes, good films are full of darkness as well as light. And she basically just like applauds whatever Dawson has to say, and he stares at her with those dirty doggy Dawson eyes. And yeah, it's kind of written from there. And he even says it's hero worship. But what I don't understand is that he says that she's on sabbatical, writing a film for the studios. But then why is she teaching in a high school?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Like, if you're writing for a studio on a commission, they're going to pay you a good amount of money, where you're not going to need that substitute teacher money.
No, and you're not going to go across the country to Capeside.
No, and at the most, you would be, I mean, at the very least, you would never be in a high school. You maybe take like a job as an adjunct professor.
At like NYU or something.
Yeah, at a university, not in some high school.
Yeah.
Like, I can't imagine the pay is very good.
No,
like, those are hard jobs that, you know, you can see with all the strikes across the country. They don't get paid what they're worth. So if you have studio money coming in from Columbia, you're not going to be teaching no Dawson Leary.
Yeah, that doesn't add up. And she seems like she has too big of not an ego, but she definitely knows she has talent.
Got a big ego. Such a big ego. I think she has a big ego, but that's just me.
Yeah, I mean, she definitely knows she's talented.
Right, which is great.
So why would she waste her time? Like, what does she have to gain from teaching a high school class?
Nothing.
It is surprising. Like, I feel like she would think she's above it, but she's there. And someone else is there that we know. Mary.
Who called it last step?
Yeah, you're like,
I saw him and I was like, oh, I saw you coming, Mitch.
That plot point, yeah.
Oh, it was funny.
So,
what do you think of Mitch and his school clothes?
It's good to see him, like, I don't know, trying to make money.
Making a buck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Christine's like, yeah, work for the man.
Oh, no, teaching youth isn't working for the man.
No.
Maybe if you teach at, like,
Mitch.
a private school.
Right.
You are, but... I don't know. It's kind of cool. I'm curious. I'm sure he'll be much better than Mr. Peterson.
Yeah, he's teaching English, so...
Yeah. Yeah. And I know.
I don't know. I've never heard him talk about a book. I don't know if he's gonna know what's going on. But yeah, I mean, they've had Tamara and then Peterson and now Mitch.
We'll see how he does.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Dee is mega embarrassed. He's like, Mitch, when we're at school, you don't know me.
Aww.
Do not talk to me. Do not look at me. And I will not call you Dad.
Yeah, he's like, you can call me
You're
Dad.
not my father.
Oh, poor Dee. Poor Mitch.
Oh, poor Mitch. Yeah, and
Yeah.
Dee's like, Mitch is like, you're not sleeping, Dawson? Because Dawson, like, lets out a big yawn. And he's like, oh man, I said the word yawn and it made me yawn. And Dawson's like, oh no, I've been having bad dreams, blah, blah, blah. And like, you know, Mitch, absentee father, he should, I don't know, maybe if he was around more, Dawson would be sleeping better. Boom!
Ooh.
Controversial opinion.
Yeah, well, it's tough. Yeah, I feel like Mitch feels guilty, but doesn't, like, can't make it work, and it's a big mess, but...
It is a huge mess.
Yeah.
But anyway, Dawson somehow gets on like a tirade where he's like, I realized I need to be a filmmaker. It's the only thing that matters and I need to make it happen. He's like, the only person I can rely on is myself and I can't let myself down.
Yeah.
So like I'm proud of Dawson because he's finally realized he needs to pursue this, that this is his calling, quote unquote. And he has to, fully go for it if he wants to be happy. And Jen is being very supportive of Dawson too. She's like, so did you show Miss Kennedy Creekside yet? And he's like, no. And she's like, you gotta show her. It's the only way you're gonna get better. And Jen is a very good friend, I think, to Dee.
Yeah, I like Jen a lot. Yeah, he kind of has the realization like Joey had.
Yeah.
Like, I need to focus on myself. Got to make things happen for myself. You're the only one you can rely on. And focusing on his art, just like Joey.
Yeah.
So it might be kind of like, I don't know, it could be like him trying to get over her, doing the same thing she's doing. But it's good to see him reconnect with his passion. Because it was his very first passion.
True, before any girls came into play.
Yeah, back when Joey was just the neighbor girl that he...
The girl from the wrong side of the creek.
Yeah, that he saw as a friend who loved him. Oh my god. But now Joey and Jack are having lunch together and checking out all the guys, all the Leos, all the Franks.
Oh my god, Christine, have you done this? I've done this in bars where you just sit and you
Oh, you like rate people?
You point guys out and are like, oh, him. Yeah, you've not done that?
I have friends that do it. I always feel kind of awkward.
You're a better person than the rest of us.
I mean, I definitely, like, don't get me wrong, I think men are attractive and some men aren't. But I don't like to... I don't know. I just feel like it's cruel to say it out loud and like make fun.
I don't do it like a meme, but just like, oh yeah, him. I would do it.
Oh, like point out. I guess that. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah. I feel uncomfortable being like.
No, you.
Like ew, that guy's.
Yeah,
gross.
that's not a nice thing to do.
No,
that's wrong.
That's not me.
No, it's definitely not you.
Yeah.
Christine is the nicest person you'll meet.
Oh, I can be mean too, but it's very unnatural.
Listeners, did anyone believe that for a second? I can be mean too, but it's very unnatural. Anyway, you're a very good person. Joey is having a go. She's labeling every guy that comes through the line. He's an airhead. He's a this. He's a that. He's a Frankenstein. He's a Leo DiCaprio. She's like, all right, Jack, your turn. And Jack's like, I can't do that. It's too weird. We were dating a month ago. Now you want us to check out guys together.
Mm-hmm. But then he softens. He gets into it. And they kind of go back and forth and they're like, oh, does this make you uncomfortable? Is this weird? And Joey's like, no. And Jack's like, no, for me either. So they kind of, it's nice. Like, they're like, we can actually be friends. It's like Joey and Dawson, it's so fraught. They can never, like, just get their friendship to get in sync.
Oh, yeah, tell me, let's talk about it again. Their frickin' friendship.
It's just like, it can't work, but
It's unsalvageable.
Joey and Jack, it's like, it's like, effortless.
Instant friends.
Yeah. Um, then, I think we go to Pacey and Andie.
Ugh, this couple.
Oh, man. Yeah, this is pretty intense. And they're at, I don't even know what this is, but it's like some kind of like bonfire / outdoor festival.
It's weird.
Yeah, like
And they never say what it is.
No, I didn't think they did. I was like, maybe I missed it. But
No.
they're just at this like, it's like an art show / fair / anything goes. They have a lot of hot chocolate.
Anything goes. You know, I was craving hot chocolate today. Now I know why. Because
Mary,
it's like an episode.
It's because the power of suggestion is a very powerful thing.
The psychic friends. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's psychic.
Yeah, that's a Pacey line.
Yeah, it is.
It doesn't count as your dare, so don't even try.
Mary, I wasn't even trying. I just wanted to tell you.
Just wanted to drop a line.
Yeah, man, don't get so feisty over there.
Oh, it's in my nature.
Oh man. But yeah, so this fair has a psychic as one of the attractions, and Andie is like hell-bent on getting her fortune read. And Pacey, it really doesn't like the idea. For that reason, he doesn't want her to fall prey to whatever suggestions the psychic plants into her brain.
It's very fair. He's smart.
Oh, yeah. Well, it is. It's true. And it's, it relates to this book I'm reading right now. Mary, I was telling you this a little earlier. But this book, it's called The Immortalists. And it's about 4 siblings who, when they're very young, go to a psychic who claims to be able to tell you the exact day that you'll die. And,
oh my God, I was just talking about this with my friend last night.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, would you want to know?
Mm-hmm.
What day you would die?
I've had conversations. A woman on the train stopped me to ask me what book this was, and I told her the plot, and we got into a conversation about it too. It's a really, really interesting question. The book is really good, but it kind of plays with that idea, like how much power does suggestion have? How much could you say it's fate? It's like the nature versus nurture, but like suggestion versus like what would have happened anyway, I guess. It's interesting though. It's an interesting book, but it reminded me a lot of this scenario because of all that transpires. And we can talk about more, but like I feel like everyone who sees the psychic thinks it either influences the way they act to certain stimuli or to people that they meet, or it affects, it definitely has an effect. So it's not totally harmless. So if you're thinking about seeing a psychic, keep that in mind, listeners.
I always think about it, though.
What's that?
I always think about seeing a psychic, though.
Do you? But would you want to know when you would die?
See, this is what I was talking about with this girl. I was like, I think I would want to know how much time I have left, but I don't think I would want to know how I would die.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Because I wouldn't want it to make me, like, afraid to do certain things.
Yeah.
But I'd want to know if I was going to die, like, in a year. So I just, like, splash all my money and, live big.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it would change your trajectory.
It would. And I think, like, knowing the exact day would be, like, kind of stressful.
Right. Well, the person I was talking to was like, yeah, I want to know the exact day because I want to do, like, an assisted suicide.
Oh.
Like, eventually.
Like, that's what this person wants? Like,
she wants to be, like, in control of her death.
Oh.
I mean, we're getting way away from Dawson, so we should go back.
I know.
We should go back to it.
I know. It's an interesting topic, but anyway.
It's a very interesting topic, but not totally relevant from where I took it. So anyway, Andie is saying, like, she's begging Pacey to be this mascot, and I have no clue why. She just really wants him to do it, and he's like, no, it's so lame. I don't want to do it. I guess it's for, like, the police officers. And then she's like, oh, if you play the mascot, then basically she implies that she'll have sex with him. I was like, oh, don't be trading sex for a mascot. That's really bad.
She whispered some sweet little nothing, yeah.
Right.
And then he immediately went into that, what is this, like Captain Skippy? His little
Captain Skippy,
little Captain Skippy voice, yeah.
Right.
Oh, man.
I don't like that Captain Skippy voice.
I don't even remember what it was. I thought it was just, like,
It's
goofy.
weird. It's, like, kind of offensive.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, a little bit.
Oh, Pacey.
Then we get to Joey. She's hanging up her artwork with Jack, and she's, like, lost in X-rated thoughts.
Ooh-hoo.
Or so Jack thinks.
Ooh-hoo.
And she's like, I'm just thinking about kisses. And he's like, what? Say what? And she's like, I want to be kissed again before the millennial. And I was like, girl, same. But I'm talking about the year 3000.
Very.
And then as soon as she says, I want to get kissed, Dee struts up again with the perfect timing. He is always walking in right at the perfect moment.
That's his gift.
It is.
He shouldn't do film. He should just do walk-ins.
Yeah, just entering a room whenever he's
Oh.
being summoned or talked about. Oh my god. And then Joey's like, oh, he's a Leo. He's a Leo DiCaprio. And, like, I know that I had a huge crush on Leo DiCaprio.
Oh, girl. Yeah, you and all of us.
I know. I remember I ripped his face out of a magazine, glued it into my diary, and drew a big heart around it. So... So there you go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Joey did the same. I bet if Dawson kept looking through a journal, he would have found that page.
Oh my god. Yeah, Dawson is definitely the kind of guy, too, who would be jealous if you had a celebrity crush.
Oh, yes, he would.
Isn't it funny when people get jealous of their partner's celebrity crushes?
It's weird, yeah. It's
it's not like
never gonna happen.
Leo DiCaprio is gonna want to date me. Like...
Yeah, it's funny, and everyone
it's
has
not a real crush.
Everyone has them. Yeah,
it's just your idea of the person. We don't know what this person's like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Oh, people are funny.
Yeah, they really are.
But yeah, then Joey ends up going to the psychic, and she goes with Jack, which is kind of interesting. Yeah. But he doesn't get his fortune read, but she does. And the psychic, I mean, at first she seems like a total ripoff, like...
Oh my god. I see a C.
Yeah.
I was like, C for con.
Ooh, yes.
Boom.
But yeah, it's like, it takes her like 5 tries to get a C, and Joey's like, yeah, I don't even know that girl anymore. But then, like, some wind blows or something dramatic happens, and she's like, oh, wait, the spirits are speaking to me.
That was wild.
Yeah. I was like, is this a show? But the psychic kind of changes tone and tells Joey that she has this habit of putting walls up and cutting herself off. And the psychic basically gives her the advice that you need to start saying yes to everything.
That's like some Oprah advice.
I feel like that's also Arrested Development advice.
It's the year of yes.
Oh.
That was like, I think that was was that Shonda Rhimes?
Oh, that sounds familiar.
I think so.
Yeah.
The year of yes.
I think so.
I don't know. I don't want to get it wrong, though.
Well.
Listeners, use your Googles.
Use your Googles.
But basically, that's the advice that they give to Joey. Is say yes to every opportunity that you come across.
Yep.
And you will meet a tall, dark, handsome man. And Joey's like, when? Fortune teller's like, soon.
Yeah, and she also says, you'll come to a fork in the road.
Oh.
But you'll be safe if you follow your heart.
Yeah. Good advice, I guess.
Yeah, but very generic. It's like
very vague.
Yes.
It sounds like the psychic's kind of giving safe advice.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to change too many trajectories.
Well, that's good. I admire
but
that.
But people still run away with whatever they hear, you know? Because everyone's looking for a little guidance in this world.
Yeah. As Pacey says later, everyone just wants to be told things are going to be okay. Like, yeah,
Pacey.
it's true. Mary,
so true.
I have to bring up my yoga teacher once more on the pod.
This is the one time this episode you get to. Are you sure you want to use it now?
I want to use it now, and I feel like I'm gonna also say jalopy now, just to ruffle your feathers.
Why? just to slip it in.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride in my jalopy and talk about my yoga teacher. But actually, this is a quote that he told me, or he told the class about Yogi. I think Yogi Berra said this. But my yoga teacher was a very skilled musician and also a skilled yogi. And he was trying to decide, like, what is my life's path? Like, what do I want to do with my life? And so he thought to himself, well, when Yogi Berra says, when you come to a fork in the road, you take it. So he did both. He kept doing music, he kept doing yoga. And over time, yoga, asserted its dominance in his life. So it worked itself out by him saying yes to both. So I guess he took the fortune teller's advice also. And
yeah.
That's my story about forks in the road. And
I don't know if it's a great story because he had to make the decision eventually. He just wasn't a fork anymore?
Yeah, it kind of naturally worked out. Like,
okay.
He didn't want to, I guess at that stage, he didn't want to choose one over the other. And, like, he still plays music. It's still part of his life. But he doesn't, like, make his living off it. It's not, like, his whole world. You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So basically, if Joey took the psychic's, or if Joey took your yoga teacher's advice, she would date a bunch of guys at once.
Well, she would maybe, I don't know. She might do art and date Dawson at the same time.
Oh, that's true.
I think that's what she'd do. Yeah.
That's a good one. I mean, that's basically what Jack thinks she should do.
Yeah, Jack is a little bit of an enabler, but in a fun way.
Oh yeah, I'm starting to like him more. It's starting to also get clearer why when I took the BuzzFeed quiz I was Jack McPhee.
Oh, you're seeing
because all the stuff that he does is stuff that I would do, like pressure someone to go and meet a guy that they don't know. I mean, this is all coming up, and then be like, "It's too dangerous. I'm coming with you," and be like. And then be set up with someone and be like, there's no way I'm going! I mean, I'm sorry, I'm doing a lot of spoilers. But this is all, like, Jack reminds me of myself in this episode.
Oh, that's funny. That's interesting, Mare.
Yeah. You gotta take that quiz.
I know. I can't believe I haven't done it yet. I will.
You should. You'll have fun.
I know. It's. I like those quizzes.
Oh my god. So this is, like, Miss Kennedy is like, I gotta see your film, D. Oof. Mitch has been bragging about you in the teacher's lounge. And he's like, oh my god, I'm so mortified. But I just have to tell you that your being here has really given me a lot of hope. And she's like, okay, what's your movie about? And he's like, romance. And she's like, oh, I should have guessed. You have a very romantic spirit, Dawson Leary. And I was like, is this Tomorrow Part 2?
I know, I had the same thought. I was like, here we go again.
Uh-oh. I mean, Dawson is totally smitten, obviously. Yeah,
he's real excited. Yeah.
He's super excited.
He's not thrilled that Mitch is bragging about him, but
no.
Yeah, he's pumped that she has an interest in his film.
Yeah.
And I feel like we get a little more sense of Miss Kennedy's ego or ambition or whatever, but she says, like, oh, sometimes people mistake my ambition for arrogance. But she's just very driven.
Yeah.
She's not stuck up, apparently, as she says. But,
no, I don't think she's stuck up.
Yeah, no, I think she's just honest. And
to a fault.
I know. It's like you can be nice and be honest.
You can be honest and not destroy someone's soul.
I know. Dawson can't
We'll
take it.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
But...
I have a lot of thoughts on it.
Oh, yeah. All right. The next note I have is just, aw, poor Franks, because I think Joey is ragging on them again. Mary, again, I heard the phrase bagging on. Again.
You did? I didn't even hear it. Well, who said it?
Not in this episode, and in the wild.
IRL?
IRL.
Oh my god. Who said it to you this time?
Well, no, it was from the same podcast, but it was another episode.
Oh.
Another...
How weird.
I know. It's like, they must like this phrase a lot.
But like to bail?
No, to insult.
Which one's... I'm bagging on you.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's weird.
What podcast is that one?
Other people.
Oh, I listened to that.
Yeah.
How am I missing the bagging on you?
I don't know.
I'm a few episodes behind, so that might be why.
I listened to it kind of in random order, but...
Oh, same.
It's, I've heard it twice now, so...
Wow. How weird.
You'll hear it someday.
Good,
I don't mean to bag on you.
Oh, I don't mean to bag on you.
Is this when Joey meets her tall, dark,
she
handsome?
meets her hottie.
Yeah.
This is like, he kind of looks like Chad Michael Murray, right?
Oh, maybe a little bit. I honestly kind of
of
forget what he looks like now, but he's like a white guy that's attractive.
He's like a white guy. So not tall, dark, and handsome.
No, he wasn't tall, dark, and handsome. I thought his hair
No.
was even kind of light. I was like,
It was a little light. It was brown. I mean, it's dark hair compared to D.
But not Jack. I was like...
Oh, no. Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
Taller than Jack, for sure.
Yeah. But I guess it doesn't, spoiler alert, turn out to be the tall, dark, handsome one, so...
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's like, I love this art. I want to buy it.
Oh, he loved it so hard.
It's quite good.
And Jack is all like, that's the guy you gotta kiss. Oh.
Well, Jack goes way over the top with it. He's like, so let me get this straight. Let's turn the page here. Your destiny walks up to you, introduces himself, and you send him packing? I'm like, okay. She didn't send him packing. She said, thank you.
Yeah, she did.
She wasn't like, get out of here. She was blushing. Like, she's not Jen. She's not a barracuda.
Jen,
She doesn't know how to handle these worldly things.
Jen is so smooth.
Jen would know exactly what to say. Jen would be hooking up with him right now.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, we're not dealing with a Jen. We're dealing with a Joey. It's a different pace.
Yeah. Jen is so sweet, though. She's, like, helping Grams.
Yeah. Jen's becoming my fave character.
I love
pretty quick.
I know. I really love her. And Grams says again about the tie. I love that.
Oh
I
my
love
God,
that.
I can't believe she's still going on about him.
Tie. Jen's like,
you sure you can get together with that nice boy? He's not a nice boy.
He's a bad boy.
Figure that out. He's a bad boy.
No. But Grams, the conversation luckily is cut short because she has a little admirer, a little wit admirer.
Ow, ow! Wit. She wants to get with ya. And take Graham's picture.
Oh.
I will stop.
No, don't stop.
He's like, it's me, Wit. She's like, Lord in heaven, I thought you were dead. Jen's like, ooh, great pickup line, Graham. I thought you were dead, Jennifer. It's out of control.
Oh. Grams is out the game.
God.
You can't really believe it.
Grams is even worse at this than Joey.
But Wit is like not.
Jen's like, let me get this straight. The man of your dreams walks up to you?
Oh, yeah. You're just going to freeze him out.
Send him packing?
Send him packing, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man. No, he asked her to dinner, and Grams is like, no.
Yeah, Grams is like, no, thanks, I'm cool.
I have a pot roast in the oven.
Yeah, and then he's like, oh, if you change your mind, you know where you can find me. I'm like, does she? She thought you were dead. Like, she doesn't know where you live.
Maybe he's working at the table. I don't know.
I know, but it's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. I hate it when people ask people out on TV and there's no logistics.
Yeah, I know.
We've talked about this on the pod.
It's funny.
It's a huge pet peeve. Because the hardest part about dating is getting the logistics locked down.
I feel
and
like
they act like it's so easy.
Everyone hates logistics. Like, I go out of my way to avoid doing anything logistical, like where it's true. It's like,
yeah, I'm sure they love that.
I mean, not even with dates, like with friends. And it's
boy.
like, oh, just tell me what you want to do, and I'll be like, yeah, let's do it, or I'll probably just not go. But I just hate thinking about it, and like, I don't know. Something about logistics really makes me cringe. So,
Oh, it's a pain. I hate it when guys are like, you pick the bar, or whatever, if you're going to meet for drinks.
yeah, I don't like that move at all.
No, who do you think you're fooling? I'm not picking the bar so we can go there and you complain that it's too bougie, or it's too much of a dive, or it's too loud,
or too
you don't like this
expensive,
neighborhood, or too expensive, or they don't have the kind of beer. Forget it. No way in hell I'm falling for that trap, right?
No, I hate that too. Yeah.
You can tell I haven't been on a lot of dates lately.
Oh, very. I have friends that do the same thing though, or like go pick a place and yeah, it's like, oh, this is hard to get to. I can't get there on a metro. I'm like, well, you told me to pick, so I picked, and you have to live with it. You made me do the logistics.
Yeah, exactly. And
I hate
you made me do it. Pretend you like it.
Live with it. Yeah.
You go where you want to go.
Oh, it sucks.
That's the kind of game Wit is playing, clearly. Oh my god.
Yeah. Jen is like, Grams, you gotta get with Wit. And Grams is like, oh my.
She even says he was having impure thoughts about you.
Oh, and then, Grams got upset.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was funny.
But then Joey takes Jack's advice to heart and, stakes out Colin, compliments his artwork.
I'm impressed you know his name at this point because I wrote down, Joey compliments hot dude's art.
Sometimes I do that. No, I wrote down Colin because I was like, I'm not going to remember his name.
Yeah.
Another C, though. Hey, psychic.
Oh my god, yeah, he could be the C.
Wow. Well, look at this. Power of suggestion is working on us, Mary.
Yeah, it really is.
But then he invites her to get a hot chocolate, which sounds awesome. And everyone, like literally everyone in the episode has a hot chocolate at one point. It's like so much.
I'm so jealous.
I know, it looked really nice.
Yeah.
So they do that, and then Miss Kennedy agrees that, yeah, she's going to watch Dawson's film.
Yeah.
And that's a big moment. And I don't know, like, where that came in, because then I have my next note, it's like we're back to Joey and Colin.
Yeah, we are. Kennedy's just showing Dawson, like, all these old films she has that she, like, got from the museum. And then she's like, yeah, I want to watch it. Like, let's watch it. And Dawson's like, really? And then it cuts back to Colin and Joey.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like,
oh my god, and he, in my opinion, was going way over the line. Because, okay, Joey, it shows her telling him about her dead mother, saying something very vulnerable and personable. And he just, like, is like, are you even aware of how unbelievably beautiful you are? Like, you're ignoring the fact that she's trying to talk to you about something real. I'm just talking to her about how she's pretty. That pissed me off.
I know.
And then she starts asking him about photography. And then he just continues to, like, weirdly sexualize her. He's like, this is completely out of line. And I wrote down, it is! And then he said he wants to photograph her. Which, even that's still, like, you don't know this person. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
They're clearly trying to get to know you as a human. Pick up on a social cue or two.
Yeah, I agree. That's like a huge red flag. And whenever a man is like, I would love to photograph you,
oh my god, run for the
I was about to say,
hills.
Yeah, turn around and run as fast as you can because that's creepy. It's really
so creepy.
It's really creepy, especially if you're not like a model or like you have this agreement before you meet a stranger.
Right.
Ugh, just not.
I mean, I guess he's a photo major, so it makes some sense, but it's still freaking weird.
It is. It's weird. Especially in the context, it's just like, what are you doing?
Oh, the context is bizarre.
And then he turns out to be gay. It's like, well, it doesn't make any sense.
It was just very odd.
Yeah. The whole thing was just strange. And yeah, he's like talking about her lips and like
Yeah, again, super inappropriate.
Yeah.
Even if you're gay, you can't just touch someone's lips. Like
no, ew, no.
he did. He like reached for them. He touched them. I was like, that is really inappropriate.
Yeah, I'd probably get a little slap.
And she's like 16.
Mm-hmm.
And you're 19? Just touching someone's lips? It's weird.
Yeah, not the best.
Made me uncomfortable.
Yeah, me too. So I was like, Jack, please go with her. Yeah.
Right.
Like, I don't want Joey to get in some kind of trouble.
Yeah.
But...
Oh my god. Then we jump to Jen and Grams.
Yeah.
And Jen's like, Grams, what is this? She pulls out some, like, knick-knack that Grams made for the fair. And Grams is like, it is a decorated clothespin to seal open potato chip bags. And that, like, killed me. Because I know we had so many of those in the house.
Yeah, I think we even had, like, undecorated clothespins.
Yeah, just clothespins. Straight up clothespins.
Straight clothespins. Hey, they're effective. Yeah, but
Too
we
funny.
did. We really did.
Too funny.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
God.
Yeah, Jen is not impressed. She's like, oh, of course it is.
Right.
But then...
That's because she's a city girl who's moving fast.
Yeah, she eats her chips on the go. She doesn't have to...
Yeah, she doesn't have time to seal them up. She's gonna eat the whole thing because she's living life to the full.
It's true. But then Grams gets a little floral gift from Whit.
This guy's way out of line, too.
Ah!
Another one. Can't take no for an answer, Whit. She didn't like you. She didn't even remember you.
Yeah, she thought you were dead.
Showing up with a red rose.
Yeah, Rose.
Please eat dinner with me. You're not gonna make an old man eat dinner alone. First of all, that line was a lie, because apparently it wouldn't have been alone.
No, he's got a Mrs. Whit.
He's got a wife. And I'm pissed about it. Who does he think he is leading on Gramps like that?
I know, I'm pissed about that too.
Surely he knows that Gramps is dead. Wait, he doesn't read the paper? I mean, it made me mad.
I know, yeah.
You don't walk up to a friend and hand them a freaking rose and ask them to dinner.
No.
You asked for coffee with me and my wife. He was on purpose being obtuse.
Yeah, especially the rose. Like, that's way over the line. Like, there's
Ridiculous.
no pretending it wasn't
And
romantic.
the way he was freaking staring at her like he wanted to eat her.
Yeah, Gramps is looking like a snack. To Whit.
Oh my god.
She's looking like a whole bag of potato chips.
She's looking like a snack. Way too much.
Oh, it's crazy.
Oh my
no,
god.
he wants the G. What can we say?
He wants the G. Whit wants the G.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. And Grams is like, this was my note. Grams is shook. She's like, that part of my life is over. She doesn't want to do it, right? And Jen is like, Grams, I gotta introduce you to my girls. Clairol and Estee Lauder.
Jen.
Jen, you're too much.
I want Jen to be my friend. What can I say?
You want her to do your makeovers?
Yeah, I want to party with her. I wanted to get her to do my makeovers with her.
Well, Dee wants to party with her too. Everyone wants to party with Jen.
Party at Jen's place.
She'll throw up all over your white picket fence.
She will. Oh my god. Yeah, and she I feel like, oh no, this was later. But I think Andie, we cut to like Andie and Pacey. And Andie, it looks like, just got some really, really bad news.
Oh, yeah,
and
she's crushed.
Yeah, Pacey is not too happy with her because he is like, I told you not to go see the psychic. But she kind of brushes him off, like she doesn't want to talk about it. So we know it's pretty bad. And then I think we go back to Mary. I loved this. We go back to Jack and Joey, and Jack, like, I don't know if you noticed this, but he like completely is eating popcorn and completely misses his mouth. So he's still super klutzy.
Oh, Jack, get it together.
I loved it. I was like, oh my god, Jack, so silly.
He's a mess.
But I think that's when he decides, like, I'm going with you to Collins. Like, you don't know this guy.
Right.
Whatever. They're like connected at the hip this episode.
Yeah, they are.
Joey and Jack. But then we're back with Grams and Jen, and then she's she's doing the makeover. Grams is like in the sink. Jen has like hair dye. She's like going the full 9 yards with this. It's gonna be like one of those like shows that you see like before and after transformation. If Jen makes some really funny comment about him probably having Trojans.
Oh my god.
And Grams like freaks out. Oh my god.
Well, yeah, Jen is clearly going way over the line.
Yeah, Jen likes to do that with Grams. It's funny.
Yeah, but I'm like, I don't think Joey should have, or I don't think that Jen should have dyed Gramps' hair. Because, like, Whit just saw her, like, an hour ago, and he saw her with gray hair.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he's gonna know that she dyed her hair for him, which is, like, kind of extreme.
That's true. That is an extreme makeover.
Yeah.
That would send a really strong message.
Yeah, I was like, I saw you an hour ago and I completely changed my look.
I want it to be as alluring as possible for you, Whit.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know. It just seemed a little extreme.
Yeah. That's true. But I guess it doesn't end up mattering.
Plus, Gramps can rock the gray hair. Like, I think if she just cut it and, like, curled it or something, it would look great gray.
Yeah, gray hair is, like, fashionable now.
Yeah, but this was the 90s, so maybe not.
No, that's true. Yeah, that's true. But Joey looks really good.
Oh my god, she is a total montage posing.
Yeah, she does, like, every look in the book. She's like the starlet, the sex kitten, like the menswear. Like she goes through
Diane Keaton.
Yeah, Diane Keaton, totally. And she's like really rocking it. When she gets comfortable, as they say, she's a born diva.
Oh my god, ridiculous.
It was cute to see Joey in that element.
Yeah, it was fun to see her like that.
Yeah.
And then we get to D, right? With Miss Kennedy?
We might, yeah. I might have not had that note.
We jumped a bit, because, like, going back a few scenes, Dee and Kennedy are watching the movie, and I just want to highlight it because it's funny, because you see Abby Morgan playing Jen.
Oh.
And Abby Morgan is like, I'm a virgin! And the Joey character is like, we Creeksiders may be provincial, but we are not stupid. And Joey's character is, like, covered in blood, and I have no clue why.
Oh, I don't even remember that. Covered in blood.
Yeah, the actress playing Joey has blood all over her. And I'm like, there's more to this plot that I'm aware of.
That's so weird.
It's really weird. Yeah, go back and watch it.
I don't remember the blood. That's crazy.
Yeah, she's got blood all over her neck and her hands.
What? Oh my god, Dawson.
Yeah.
Well, no wonder Miss Kennedy had some words for you.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Oh man. But yeah, then anyway, I think where we're at is Pacey getting a psychic moment.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was kind of like well, obviously he didn't want it. The psychic kind of just gave it to him for free.
Yeah, well, he confronts her, and he's like, why can't you say anything nice?
Oh, right. Yeah, he's like,
Which
that's
is
all people...
kind of hilarious.
Yeah, that's all people want to hear.
Yeah.
But she's basically tells him that has this, like, mask on to seem like a tough guy with everything under control, but he's really very afraid and, like, a little boy or something. Which, I don't know. I don't know if it gets...
I mean, Pacey definitely wears the clown mask.
Yeah, that's true. He's the clown mask. But he seems like he has things under control. He doesn't really seem afraid to me, but...
But he doesn't let himself feel the pain a lot of the time. You know, from his family. He kind of pushes that down a lot.
Yeah, I guess we don't...
By acting like the clown with his friends.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we only see it in pockets, like, when he talks about his family. I mean, he brings it up occasionally, but...
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I the psychic thing was a little strange.
Christine doesn't buy it.
I didn't really buy it. I don't know.
I kind of bought that one more than any of the other ones.
Oh, really?
But, you know, it's good. We have different opinions.
Yeah. I bought the one for Joey. Like, she does put up the wall and cut herself off.
Right.
Yeah, I always kind of thought Pacey was pretty honest, but...
Right.
He does totally do the clown thing. So that's true. That's totally true. But anyway, it's a carnival psychic. Like, we can't give her too much power here.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
But then, you know, Colin, when we go back to Colin and Jack, because this is kind of where he makes the move. But I kind of remember, like, during the photo shoot, him and Jack got kind of a little close to each other at one point.
Right.
And they're like, oh, so is Joey your friend? And he's like, yeah, we're friends. Like, maybe he was trying to feel out, like, is that your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Be like, are you dating? Are you gay? Jack, are you gay?
Joey inflection.
Oh, man, yeah. But no, he asked Joey if Jack is seeing anyone, which was I felt bad for Joey, because obviously she did call him.
But he also really pretended like he was about to kiss her.
Yeah, Colin is also confused. It's like, I don't think gay people are really like that. Like, let me really lead on this straight girl. It's like...
Let me get so close to kissing you that you pucker your lips and then ask if your guy friend is gay.
That was I know. Oh, it was painful.
It was really cringe.
And it was, like, kind of obvious that was going to happen, too.
Right.
It's like, why does it have to be this way?
Yeah.
And then Joey, well, I guess this is later, but, now we're with Dee and Miss, what's her name?
Kennedy.
Yeah. And Mary, you said you had a lot of thoughts on this.
Oh, I have a lot of thoughts.
I love to hear your thoughts.
Okay, so the film ends. Dee is so expectant. And he's like, so what did you think? Miss Kennedy's like, it's fine. And he's like, can you give me some more? And she's like, do you really want to know the truth? He's like, yeah, like, I want to know the truth. And she's like, I think your film is completely uninspired. It lacks emotion of any kind and says nothing to the audience. And she just berates him, keeps tearing him down. Not even a sliver of hope does she give him. And she says, Hollywood's tough. They don't hand out rejection with a box of chocolates. It's real, it's harsh, and it hurts. You're sweet, and you're just the kind of person that Hollywood eats for breakfast. And it'd break my heart to see that happen to you. And I was like, you're doing it yourself. He doesn't need to go to Hollywood to be treated like shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, Dawson is a sophomore in high school. He's not even in film school yet. He's completely self-taught. Allow him to be a beginner. Like, anything that you see in any, thing about filmmaking, they're like, do not compare yourself to the Steven Spielbergs. You need to compare yourself to what they were doing when they were in film school or before they were in film school, because you're not at that level. Like, especially Dawson. He's 16. Like,
yeah.
He can't be great unless he's a prodigy. Any 16-year-old filmmaker is going to be bad and have flaws and be uninspired probably, unless they're some sort of genius. And what she's doing is totally crushing any ambition that he might have. Because, yeah, your first 4, 5, 6 films are going to be bad. But maybe by the 7th one, you'll know some shit, and you'll make a decent film. Yeah. And then the next one you'll make will be good. And then, eventually you'll make a great one. But it's like, by saying that you suck on your second attempt, you're never going to get any better. Because she doesn't even give him anything constructive. Because he's like, well, what if I took out the B plot? And she's like, it won't help. And it's like, it could. It could make it terrible to just bad. You know what I mean? Like, and that's still an accomplishment. Like, she's not giving him any room to grow.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It's like, if you're going to be that harsh, you have to at least, like you said, like, give something constructive or be, like, objective in some way. And, like, as a 16-year-old, you're only so far developed. Like, how deep could you really get in your movie?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I would love to see Miss Kennedy's like high school films. I'm sure they're just as bad. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I was like, well, you're a terrible teacher. Like, this is really mean what you're doing.
I know. I feel like you can be honest and give criticism, but like I'm sure there was something about the film she found praiseworthy.
Yeah, she could have said things like, I wonder, like, why the character said this. I feel like it might be more like, you know, like, why did you want to portray your characters in this way? Like, to get at the heart of what he's trying to say, and then help him come up with a way to say it in a more interesting way. You know, instead she says, like, it's so common and everyday that it borders on plagiarism. And it's like, well, why don't you help Dawson discover what's unique about his point of view instead of just telling him he's just like everyone else? You know? Like, be a mentor.
Yeah.
That's what he's looking for, clearly.
I know. And like, all right, like one thing that would set Dawson apart from anyone else is the dialogue. Like that's so unique to Dawson. Like how could you say that's cliche? I don't know. I'm sure his movie is much better than like a lot of these blockbuster dumb comedies. You know. I'm just like, poor Dawson. And I don't know, it just seems like I don't want him to be totally crushed. Like he won the Boston Film Festival. Like clearly he has
you're really proud of him. Yeah,
I'm so
but he did.
Proud. Like that's
clearly he does have some talent.
He has some talent. Yeah. And she's treating him like he's just like has no business doing this at all.
Right, but if you look at the model that he had created and the fact that he made a film on film, not even digital. Like it's on a film reel. Like the kind of dedication that takes to like edit that and put that together is like massive.
I didn't even think about that. That's a really good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's serious.
And he's done it twice now. And he's not even a double-digit age.
Yeah, and he doesn't have like a budget. He has a little budget, but he doesn't really have like a huge like experienced crew.
No, it's just a bunch of kids.
Yeah, it's like Jen producing and like random high school kids.
He's the only one who's even passionate about it, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, I couldn't really believe what I was hearing. I was like, she couldn't find one good thing to say about it? Like, one thing that she found compelling.
She's kind of being like Pacey's dad. Like, I have to prepare you for the big bad world, but I'm going to be even worse.
But here's the thing. He's not in the big bad world yet.
Yeah.
You know?
No.
He still has at least 6 more years of school. Mm-hmm. So, let him be in school.
Yeah, like, he'll learn eventually. Like, let him be safe and, like, learn stuff now. That's true.
Yeah, because if you feel like there's no hope for you, which is basically what she's saying, you're never going to do anything.
No, I mean, some people are like, oh, you tell me I can't do it, I'm gonna prove you wrong.
Right.
But not everyone's like that. Some people really get discouraged. Yeah. And
not really at 16.
Yeah, I could see Dawson maybe being like discouraged.
Yeah, it's crazy too. Yeah, it's just wild. I don't know. I kind of had my jaw like was open.
Yeah. I mean, she seemed like a tough cookie, so it's like I hope she's not like just gonna chew him up and spit him out.
I don't know. I really thought she was gonna be encouraging.
Well, she seemed to be so into Dawson before.
I thought she would just admire his work ethic and his drive. And I thought she would find a way of saying, like, look, like a lot of what you're doing seems like it's wrapped up in your ego or what you're going through personally, and I'd be interested to see you apply the same drive to something that's not so connected to your real life. Can you explore an imaginary world that's not connected to you?
Yeah.
You know, give him like a little assignment to make something that's not so autobiographical.
Yeah, help him get out of his own head.
Yeah. Anyway, we've been going on about her for a long time.
Oh, I know.
I just want to rant. I want to rant.
No, it's good. Gotta cover that.
Yeah.
Well, I think the next scene is with Jack and Joey.
Yeah.
And they're kind of talking about the whole Colin thing. And he's like, so, like, how'd it go? Because she kind of, like, shooed him off at the end of the photo shoot because she thought they were going to, like, make out or something. But it didn't really happen. So Joey's like, I don't even remember what she said at first, but she basically comes out and says, like, well, he wasn't really interested in me, but he's interested in you. So I told him that he'll meet you by the fire tonight. And Jack got pissed.
He got mad.
He was so mad. He's like, you have no right to set that up for me.
You did what?
Just because I'm gay doesn't mean I want to meet every other gay man in Capeside.
Which is, like, fair point.
Yeah, it's true. It is a fair point.
But at the same time, if, like, a friend of mine met a hot guy and he was like, oh, like, I'm interested in your friend, I'd be like, thanks. I mean, maybe not. I mean, it depends if I was into him.
Yeah.
So, yeah, maybe Jack's just not into Colin.
Yeah, he might not be. I mean, I think he says he's not ready to date or something.
Which is, like, so valid.
Yeah. I mean, he just came out, so it would take...
Yeah, he's still, like, adapting to that. What that's like, being out, being single.
Yeah. So I get it. But I don't know if I would have... I don't know if I would have gotten as mad as he did. Yeah.
Well, I think he felt a little, like, pressured and... yeah, just out of his element. He didn't know what to do.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
It's also probably really scary, like something you've wanted for a long time, and then being presented with it, and then being like, I'm not ready, you know?
Yeah, and maybe he wanted to do it on his own terms. Like, he's like,
Yeah.
I want this to be like my thing. Like, this is me.
I don't want to be set up.
Yeah, so I get that. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Oh man, Mary. And then there's like, I think it's like a little montage of Dee.
Ugh. Oh, the D mobile.
Oh,
sad.
Mary.
The sad train.
It's real sad. Oh, we see all these couples pairing
I was
up.
feeling for D.
Yeah. Especially like, okay, Mitch and Shelley. No, it's not Shelley. I keep calling her that. Miss Kennedy.
The fuck? What are they doing getting in the car together?
I know.
Insane.
I think they're talking about more than just Dawson in that teacher's lounge.
And then why is she being criminally mean to him?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a good move. Trying to
It's
get into
weird.
the sun. Oh, man.
It's weird. Ugh. And Mitch, why are you first day on the job macking on a teacher?
Who, the film person?
No, Mitch. It's the first day on the job.
Mitch.
Why is he flirting? Right. Get situated.
Mitch is, he's all over the place.
Put a plant on your desk
he doesn't
before
know.
you get a girlfriend.
Put a plant. I like that.
Like, it's ridiculous. He moves fast. He's moving faster than Jen.
He's moving
City Girls.
fast. Yeah.
Moving fast.
Oh, man. So, yeah, Dawson sees that, is a little shook, as you'd say. Then
Naturally.
he sees Joey and Jack being all friendly. They made up. They apologize.
He's like, how come they have a friendship and I don't?
Yeah, he's like, I need a friend.
D does need a friend.
Oh my god, yeah.
I wonder what's going on with him and Pacey. Has Pacey forgiven him for the birthday fiasco?
Oh yeah, they
We
didn't
don't
really
know.
talk about it. I don't know.
There's no D and P.
They all forgot about it.
Well, they don't talk at all this episode, so
No, it's all like P and A.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a question. Andie and Pacey talk about her. Finally, she opens up about the fortune.
Yeah.
And basically, she learned that her past troubles are just a preview of what's to come. So her future is basically doomed because she had a really
Ouch.
terrible past. And Pacey is like really, really sweet to her. He kind of like talks her down, says your future is so bright. He's really reassuring, all this stuff. I don't know. He's very much a rock to Andie.
Yeah, he's very nice and reassuring.
Yeah. Then Colin's by himself too, just like Dee.
Yeah. He's Mr. Lonely.
Oh, he is.
He's on the rebound. That's what he tells Joey.
Yeah.
He's like, it's okay, Jack's not coming. I'm on the rebound. It was my best friend. We were dating. And if you ask me now, I when we broke up, there seemed to be a million reasons, but now I can't seem to think of one. And Joey's like, I've been there.
Yeah. Joey's like, that's weird. I know just what you mean.
Yeah, and he even says, he's like, I wish I hadn't been in such a hurry to be moving forward because there comes a point where it's impossible to go back.
Yeah, I wrote that line down. I was like, ooh, wow.
It was a good line.
Yeah. It was pretty intense. And she does get a kiss just on the forehead.
What was ridiculous? No, so this one, Colin kisses her cheek, and before that, Jack kisses her forehead, and I'm like, why is everyone giving her these weird kitty kisses?
That's why I wrote Joey's second gay kiss.
No, I'm like,
that's right.
Don't kiss her. Just be normal, like wave goodbye.
I mean, she really wanted.
Like my friends don't kiss me like that. Like get out.
Yeah, she got a lot of kisses, not the kind she wanted.
Yeah, don't give me any pity kiss.
Oh, man. Yeah, and then we get the reveal about Whit having a wife.
Oh, I just wrote WTF.
I know, I
wrote, underlined it. I was so mad.
Fuck, Whit has a wife.
How could he do that to Graham?
I was so pissed. Graham's looked gorgeous.
Oh. She did.
She was a whole snack. She looked like a big bag of chips. Sitting all alone, like
it made me sad.
You know, I was like, Graham's is too. She doesn't deserve that.
No, she doesn't.
But she's okay with it.
Well, I was impressed.
Yeah,
by that.
Yeah. And she was
like, I can't live in the past. I need to open up to new people, new friends.
Yeah.
A lot of people would have been like, I was right to not want to expose myself to this pain.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, Graham's takes
like,
the bright side.
I'm ready to be hurt again.
She's optimistic, like a Dawson character.
She is.
Aww. And she has like some newfound confidence, so that was nice that Jen got to do that for her.
Yeah.
And then I think Dee like stumbles upon the psychic.
He wants some psychic intervention.
He's
but
like trying to slip her a $5. Yeah. And I think he gets her to do a reading.
Nah, she just does a quick tarot because she feels so sorry for him because he starts going into his misery again as he's wont to do.
Oh, the tarot!
He's like wallowing. Yeah, but he doesn't even pick the card. She just flips the first one off the deck. And it's like a lover card. And then she like, I don't know. And basically her takeaway is that which is lost can be found again.
Oh, he's Joey.
Yeah, he's thinking about Joe.
Yeah.
And then he tries to pay off the psychic, but she disappears.
That's right. She did just vanish.
She's gone.
I don't know.
Like a thief in the night.
Maybe she's real.
Like a candle in the wind. Oh my god, but you'd think Dawson would be comforted, but no! He destroys the Creekside model.
He does. That was sad. Well, I think he's still reeling from Miss Kennedy.
Ugh, I'm so pissed at her.
Yeah. Oh, and this was
I even tried to Google if people were mad at her for that speech.
Oh, really? Well, listeners, let us know.
Were you mad at her? Or were you like, yeah, tell Dawson he sucks?
Dawson needs to learn the cold hard truth.
This 16-year-old needs to give up.
Oh.
Pack it in. Time to go home.
Yeah, or just do
Not
better.
Not gonna make it in this town, Capeside. It's too tough for you.
Like maybe you can make it in Boston, but not in LA, not in Tinseltown.
Not in Hollywood.
Mm-mm.
Oh man,
that was sad.
Oh my god!
But then he's like staring at Joey's picture.
Oh,
he lost it all. It was so heartbreaking because Joey is right outside.
You know what? He's trying to call her.
Yeah, he does. He calls her on the phone.
Oh.
Doesn't get an answer because she's outside. She's like hesitating, waiting to go up the ladder. Then
Why?
I don't know. She
never hesitate before. She just climb right in.
That's true. I don't know. She's confused, maybe. All this gay kissing and...
She's afraid Dawson's going to be like, Joey, I'm gay.
Gosh! Yeah, I don't blame her, yeah.
Oh, man.
Can you imagine, like, two? That'd be kind of tough. Right in a row, too. It's like, oh, man.
Yeah.
But no, then he shuts out his lights, and she leaves.
I know.
And it's like, oh, no. Bad timing. Bad timing this time for Dawson.
Right.
So Joey, like, rows herself back home.
Oh, my God.
And there is Mary The psychic was right. A tall, dark, I don't know if he's handsome, but Joey's father.
A daddy.
Is on the poor daddy, yeah.
Daddy.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and that's what she says. She says daddy?
Like, that's true, yeah.
Oh, shit. That was my last note on the
page. No shit. I also wrote, oh, shit.
Oh, my God.
Oh, shit, her dad is back.
Listeners, we're sisters.
If you couldn't tell, or if you weren't paying attention.
If you don't know, now
you know.
Well, wow, what a great app. I loved it.
This was like one of the best one. I really love this one.
So good. A+.
Really, really interesting and really, I don't know, a lot of good stuff to talk about.
Drama.
Mary. Big D. Big drama.
Yeah, this one gets a big D for drama. A+.
Oh, man. All right, so you got to tell me if last week you were able to successfully do your dares.
Oh, my God. Last week, not only did I do my dare, I also did a dare from weeks ago. I was throwing out Dawson lines every which way.
Yes, girl.
So, like I tweeted, I went to the bar and was talking to a bunch of pastors. They reminded me of Ty.
Uh-huh.
And they were talking about the Lutheran faith. And they were explaining it to me. And so I just turned to one of them and I was like, oh, so it's like a party now, confess later sort of thing.
Ah, good
They laughed really hard and were like, yeah, it's just like that.
Did they really? Oh my God.
Yeah. So I did that one, which, I know it doesn't count, but I got a kick out of saying it.
I'm excited about that. That's awesome.
And then this week, I went to a party, and the next morning I had a hangover.
Yep.
And I went into work, and I was like, oh, I'm so hungover. I'm never drinking again. And my coworker was like, oh, that's what they always say. We have to drink tonight, because we had, like, another work party that night. And I was like, oh, no. He's like, you'll never drink again until tonight at 8:30. So I said it. I did my dare.
Mary, awesome job. Yeah. I'm really
you gave me a really easy one. But
hey, yeah, I mean, sometimes you need an easy one because they're hard.
Yeah, true.
I wish I was able to report that No, I didn't do it.
Listeners, aren't you let down?
Yeah, I feel like I let you down.
Ooh. I
hope the listeners don't give me a speech like Miss Kennedy gave Dawson. Oh man, I don't think I could take it.
Oh my God, Christine, your attempt at your dares is fine. And by that I mean it's completely uninspired. Lacks emotion.
Oh, Mary, I'm going to go home and destroy my model of Dawson's Creek.
I'm going to give you a rejection with no chocolates.
No! What? No chocolate? I need a hot chocolate.
No chocolate.
Feel better. Oh, God.
Oh my God, there were so many good lines. I gotta pick out some good ones. I wrote down so many lines this episode.
Yeah, this was a really good one.
Oh my gosh.
All right, I'm definitely giving you this one.
Excited.
Yeah. Let's see, that's a possibility.
Yeah. I feel like I need to draft these before or highlight them before we do the podcast.
I know. I just look at everything I have a quote next to. I'm like, that's a contender.
That's a contender.
Yeah, I got some good ones here.
Okay, I've got some good ones.
All right. Lay them on me.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I predict that this will be a magical evening filled with old-fashioned romance.
Oh, wow. Well, let me go to, I don't know where I would say that. An opera?
Well, if you get a rose from an elderly gentleman named Wit, you might be compelled to say it.
Oh, my. A magical evening filled with what? Old-fashioned romance?
Old-fashioned romance.
Jesus Christ.
It's one of three, okay?
Oh, good.
Okay,
right.
Then you can say... He was having impure thoughts about you.
Okay.
Or you can say, use the guy as practice.
Oh my God.
That was what Jack said to Joey.
Check! What a bad boy.
Which is something I would also probably say to a friend.
Use the guy as practice.
Uh-huh.
Oh, dear. I don't know if I'm going to say any of these, but I'll do my best, Mary. These are kind of tough.
You just having impure thoughts about you? You go out your friends and just point at some guy and say it?
Yeah, that one's probably the easiest.
The power of suggestion.
Is a very powerful thing. I know I said that on the pod, though.
Nice.
All right, Mary.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's a good one, too. All right, the first one I'm going to give you is, I thought you were dead.
No, I was going to give you that one, but I didn't.
I know, I was like, gotta say that one from Graham's.
Okay.
The other one is, I could give you 3 also. The only person you can rely on is yourself.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I say that. I've said that many times.
Yeah.
And the third one, if you're feeling a little saucy, sometimes people mistake my ambition for arrogance.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Huh. Mistake my ambition?
Mistake my ambition for arrogance.
Okay.
That's a Miss Kennedy quote.
All right, well, I'll do my best. No promises, as always.
No, I know. You've been doing good, though. You've been doing your dares.
I try.
Mary, you could get a negative point if you tell someone their creative work is fine.
I would never do that.
I know. That's why you get a negative.
Yeah, that's not my style.
That's not cool. Not cool.
It ain't cool. All right, well, listeners, thank you so much for listening. We appreciate you as always. If you want to interact with us on the interwebs, our Twitter handle is at When Dawson Cries. W-A-H, Dawson Cries. We're on iTunes, we're on SoundCloud, we're on YouTube. Leave us a review. We get so hyped up when we read them. You know, we really enjoy doing this podcast, so let us know if you enjoy listening to it.
Yeah, we'll definitely get. I will definitely get emotional if you leave a review.
Oh my god,
I will. I love it.
Emo.
Oh man, what can I say? I have a lot of deep feelings.
Oh.
Well, yeah. Thanks so much, listeners. It's been a great episode. I'm really excited to see what happens next.
Same.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's a wrap on this ep. Thanks for listening.
And cut.
Bye.
Bye.